Look at this lockdown. It's the zombies coming out. People all over the place, footballs, dogs. And these people are all separate. Look at them, walking along the banks. But these people never, ever went out or did a walk, ever, before all this kicked off. But there they are. First of all, just want to say massive thank you for the 100 subscribers to Hev's Wanderings. Obviously, as many of you are going to know, I've got my main channel Beyond the Point that I run with Joe. But, you know, this channel, I set it up just to put some of my own adventures on there. And it's actually starting to get a bit of an audience. So, that's great. And it's quite eclectic, the videos that I've been uploading. So, I'm glad people are still interested in those, whatever the content may be. So today I'm out on the Marshes on Canvey Island, literally just near my house. Quite an isolated place usually, but for some reason I'm out with my mum and people are out in their masses. It's ridiculous, honestly. It's about 2 weeks into the lockdown now, with the coronavirus of course. And there's people out all along the seawall, literally popping out the banks, walking through the grasses, coming out, looking like zombies. Some of them shouldn't even be let out in the first place, I don't think, looking at them. And believe it or not, they've all decided they're going to take up a new hobby of walking. As for me, I don't know, I've just not, this first time I've been out, literally since the lockdown, I've just not really felt much appeal, I think, because it's not a novelty to me. I'm always out walking, so I've not really been too sort of fussed about that. But everyone else has got the opposite idea and they think it's some sort of public holiday. But yeah, thought I'd show my mum this little spot over the seawall where the ground is actually, well, it's going to become solid ground shortly. It's actually raised up from the marshes and this area doesn't actually flood when the tide comes in, so at some point it must have been built up artificially. Got the view up to Newlands in Southend. Now that way there's the Canvey sea wall, and it's just a nice little isolated spot. I did think about doing a wild camp here, but there's so much grass I don't think you'd be able to actually pitch a tent up on this land. But yeah, I love all the marshes around here. It's definitely got a wasteland vibe to it. If you were having to survive in an apocalypse, this is the appropriate place, I think. Yeah, this is it. This is what I call the island. My house, it's just in there. So all the birds are still out. I've even seen some clips of down in Romford, another part of Essex, there was deer and stuff taking over people's gardens. It's a bit like Chernobyl or something, all the wildlife starting to reclaim. Now things like traffic's quieting down. I've still seen the train going by and we just saw a plane, so obviously there is some sort of vehicle traffic out there. Over in the distance we've got Hadley Castle up on the hill. We've got Leon Sea and we've got Southend, and you can just see the pier. I don't know if you'd see that on film, but that's right out in the distance there. But it's strange, you know. It's not a ghost town though. There's just, because I live right on the sea wall, everyone's taking this as their exercise route, and there's just been so many people knocking around there. It's getting a bit silly, to be honest, but you know, we've gone off the beaten track where hopefully not too many people have been, and it's a good little spot. What do you reckon?
I think it's a very good spot. I think it's peaceful, quiet, and all the people walking along there, nothing to do with them.
Exactly.
Stay out of our way. We're here. This is our manor.
We're not going to get infected. So, needless to say, I can't really film too many new adventures at the moment, which is probably a good thing. I do need time to edit some of the footage I've already been getting and on Beyond the Point. But I do have some videos in the pipeline already filmed to release. First of all, I've got a two-parter looking at 2 defensive batteries down in Plymouth on a trip down to Devon, so that should be good, and they'll be coming out very shortly. And then over at Beyond the Point, we've got some videos about, I can't remember now, we've got a few videos coming out on Beyond the Point to edit and stuff, and we might actually go back through some of the footage that we weren't intending to put into videos and just turn it into some, because we've got the time now, and also because we can't be filming new content. So I think that's going to be all from me, to be honest. Hopefully, you know, I'm back vlogging in a few months time or whatever. Hopefully you're also here to watch it, but fingers crossed, we don't know what's going to happen. So stay safe, remember to survive. All the plants around me, all these plants, worst comes to worst, you can eat them. And I'm not joking, I've eaten most of these plants that you see scattered around. So, you know, we're not going to starve, we're hopefully not going to get unwell, and hopefully we're going to be back for some more adventures in a couple of months. So, see you later guys, take care, and once again, thanks for the 100 subscribers. Believe it or not, there's all kinds of crazy madness going on at the moment, out and about. And right here we've got a traffic light for a pedestrian pathway I don't think anyone's driven down in years. We've got red lights, just changed to green. There's no one waiting there obviously. Just for a little bit of road surfacing that's probably not even being carried out at the moment. It's unreal.